Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NTRP. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Well, I don't mean to state the obvious or rub salt in the wounds or anything, but this is what we would call a gap and trap that turned into a pump and dump. First off, what is a gap and trap if maybe you're new to trading? On Monday, the price closed right there, and then this morning, Tuesday, the price opened up right there, hence the gap up. And then after the gap up, the bulls actually kept on moving, and a very, very solid move. The price went all the way up there. And then when you stop and think about the fact that some poor souls were buying up around here, and then after that, the trap occurred. And then this turned into a pump and dump because the price literally went all the way back to essentially, so think about it, the price actually started right there, right? Because the price closed there on Monday. So not only did the price go back to where it started at that point, it kept going down lower and lower and closed before where it even started. So that is what, the epitome of a pump and dump. And the way I define a pump and dump is the price makes a great move. Again, that was a great move, no doubt about it. And then within a relatively short amount of time, considering this all happened in the same exact day, I think we can all agree this happened in a small amount of time. The price goes back to where it started, but in this case, went down even lower than that. So gap and trap that turned into a pump and dump. Although this is what makes this interesting is because the price came down to essentially this former area of support right here at 65 cents, which is held before, both there, and then, got some support right there. And then the final 30 minutes got this nice little green candle. Now, don't get me wrong, and I wish I could say trading was this easy. Just because this thing got totally beat to the downside and is now showing some bottoming does not mean that this thing is for sure bouncing back upwards. But if you have traded for a while, then you've seen setups like this where stock does get absolutely destroyed, and then all of a sudden it snaps back for a nice dead cat bounce or a very worthwhile tradable move. So we'll see if that can happen going forward because it's at least logical to think. Is it guaranteed to happen? No. But it's at least a rational thought to have. Yeah, absolutely. Case in point, had the price just kept on going down, and then I was sitting here saying, hey, it's looking like it could bounce, you'd be totally justified to say, what are you talking about? It's going straight down. It's not going sideways at all. But in this situation, it is actually going sideways. So again, is it for sure going to happen? No. Is it a logical thought to have? It is. So let's see if the price can get some sort of bounce back up off this 65 low. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.